I built this. Are you recording? Okay. Yeah, so I built this shed. I mean, I didn't build this shed. I had Home Depot come bring this shed out here. But it actually started off as a green room. I was growing marijuanas. And then I decided to turn it into a game room.
Game begin. 3, 2, 1.
That just blew my mind. This used to be a green room. I had this split off into two spaces where I had the ones that are just starting to grow. And then on that side, I had my flowering stage. So I had different lights. I'm not really a smoker. I was just kind of growing it, you know, for the fun of it as a hobby. And I decided to turn this into a game room, a space where I could hang out. And I like retro gaming. So I started collecting, doing my research on consoles, old consoles. And that really fascinated me on how, you know, where we are at today in the gaming world, how it started. And I needed a spot to display all of my consoles that I started picking up. And then I just started decorating with different things of art, going to Comic Cons and picking up, you know, Ninja Turtle art and decorating it. Went to a comic store and finally found the poster that I had when I was a child in my bedroom. That one, I finally got that one up there. You know what? I feel like it all kind of goes together. Ninja Turtles and my retro gaming. Like I got this custom Nintendo with Donatello on his face. Donatello on his face. Donatello on the Nintendo. Japan version, Famicom. And then we have Super Nintendo. Then we have the Super Famicom. Nintendo 64, which this I never had in my collection. And I mean, I never played. I grew up in a household with Nintendo and Super Nintendo. And I always had to go to my neighbor's house to play Nintendo 64. I don't know why. My parents didn't want to get a 64. They're like one of those people who's like, if it's not broken, then why do you need a new one, right? So we never got a Nintendo 64. And then after doing more research and wanting to learn more, I went and I picked up an Atari 400. This guy right here is f***ing brand new. And it's a Channel F. And I love talking about the Channel F because not many people know about it. It's one of the first consoles that used cartridge. It's one of the first consoles that had a pause button and something else. I can't remember right now. But the dopest thing about this is that people don't know that it was invented by a black man. Yes, Jerry Lawson. So I felt like I needed to have it. And a television, Coleco, Neo Geo, the luxury console of its time, an Atari, a TurboGrafx, a GameCube, Nintendo Wii. I'm always in competition with my brother, so my brother had a Game Boy. And at that time, I wanted a Game Gear because it was the first handheld with color, so it was way cooler than the Game Boy. Other than that, I don't have any Sega shit. That was gifted to me, so I just feel like it was. Look, I don't have a problem with anything that's a part of gaming history. I just prefer Nintendo over Sega. So I don't hate Sega. I love Sega because it was a crucial point in gaming history. But I don't care. That's all my shit.
When the drum beats go like this. Game over.